welcome to Book Talk. I'm Sonia, and this is the Stickney-Forest View Public Library. We are getting ready for our summer reading, and this year our theme is a universe of stories, space. So I'm going to do some books that talk about space or take place there. I'm not big on science fiction, as I've said in the past. I don't read a lot of it because it's not my go-to favorite, but I do appreciate it, and I have read some that I like, and I like to watch, Star Trek once in a while, Star Wars, who doesn't love that? I haven't gotten into Doctor Who though, but maybe someday. So I don't know why. Anyway, I'm going to start with Kim Stanley Robinson, Red Moon. He is a big author. He has been the winner of Hugo Awards and Locus Awards and Nebula. Those are the science fiction awards. Because he's a good writer. The story has intrigue and mystery, and there's murder, but the main thing is that, first of all, it starts off on the moon. China has colonized the moon, and they haven't taken over the whole moon, but they're up there. They're the ones that got the technology and did it first. And this American is sent up there to deliver a top secret, sensitive kind of document, and he almost gets murdered, and the governor gets murdered, and so there's this whole thing. It's really interesting, though, that he talks about what it's like living on the moon, like what it's like walking on the moon or sleeping, and how buildings have to be built on the moon. And there's animals up on the moon. So that was really interesting. And there is science, but it doesn't bog down the story. It's a good story. It's good pace. There's this princess, not quite a princess, but she's the daughter of a powerful Chinese official, and she gets sent off the moon because she gets pregnant, and there's no getting pregnant on the moon. Like, that's a no-no because they don't know how that would affect the baby. So interesting things like that. So she's sent back down to Earth along with the American Fred, and he helps her because she wants to hide from some people, and he doesn't know what's going on with her. So, and then there might be people chasing him too, because he doesn't know what that attack on him was. So that's all I should say for now. But Kim Stanley Robinson, Red Moon, and we also have his other books that maybe I'll read and maybe you'll want to check out too. So another big name you might recognize, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's on TV. He has a radio show, TV show, where he talks about astrophysics. He tries to make it understandable to the regular layperson. And this is a nonfiction. Obviously, it's actually about space and astrophysics and us as humans and how that relates to it. His passion for this subject really comes through. So he uses humor. Even though, it's still a lot that I don't understand, you can see how slim it is. He tries to make this accessible. Like, here, come, there's a lot of, he's like telling you, like, there's amazing things here, like, listen to some of this. So he talks about the moon in one of the chapters, Big Bang and things like that. So this came out in 2017. Maybe you've been meaning to read it, and it fell off your radar, and now you'll want to get it, and you're reminded, hey, I want to read that book, so come and get it. Okay, and I saved my favorite for last. Octavia Butler is a prolific author. She's written a lot of science fiction. This is her trilogy, Xenogenesis, and I want to talk about the first book, Dawn. The first book in this trilogy was so good. It was amazing. Basically, and it came out in the 80s, 1980s. Was writing for a long time. So basically, aliens, creepy, weird aliens, that she imagines them like so specifically. It's really cool. So this girl, this African American girl, wakes up. She's basically with these aliens, and they've chosen her to be the leader of the humans because they want to colonize Earth. And Earth has been torn up in a nuclear war. So actually, Lilith is her name. Lilith has been asleep. The aliens have kept these humans, saved a bunch of them from this dying Earth, and has kept them asleep. And they've woken some up. And she is more brave than the other humans that like take a look at the aliens and like start freaking out. So they choose her to kind of, they teach her their ways, and she's going to help assimilate the other humans. Now, I think she's a strong heroine here. Even though the aliens, you learn that they're kind of controlling her brain a little bit at times. So there's a lot of good questions that this brings up, like, would you cooperate with the aliens if they're, trying to take over Earth? I mean, are you going to survive otherwise? Because the other question is, would you let them inbreed with you? Because they want to breed with the humans. And a lot of humans have a problem with that. And Lilith is like, well, they're nice though. So they have all the power now. Like, they saved us and we need to survive. So I don't know. What would you do? I don't know. I wouldn't want to interbreed with aliens, but it's really, really interesting. And like I said, the aliens are written in such a unique way. I've never read aliens or seen aliens that are like this. So this was really good. I've been meaning to read the other two books in this series. And so here they are, some books about space. But there's a universe of stories at the library, so come in and get some books for summer reading, and put comments below. And thanks for watching. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the Stickney-Forest View Public Library's YouTube channel. Also, like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The Stickney-Forest View Public Library District, where great things happen.